is to it? Well, there's a few little variations and a little bit of strumming things, a couple little embellishments, and a couple different ways of playing the chords. This is, of course, Stubborn Love by the Lumineers, their follow-up hit to from their first album from 2012 last year, but this one's kind of been hot on the radio lately. And we're going to take a look at, it's very easy. The difficult thing in this is just keeping the strumming as high energy as it needs to be and not having it sound too clunky like that. So we need to soften up a little bit with the strumming and be gentle in terms of how fast it's going. Really just uses the 4 common chords that you see in every song nowadays that happen to be in the key of C. It's the 3 major chords and the relative minor, chord 6. So we'll talk about it. Pretty simple with this, but some unusual things also as far as the what we call the harmonic progression, like where the chords change. We hear the same chord sometimes happening at the beginning of a measure, or the same chord sequence, sometimes starting on beat 1 of a measure, sometimes starting on beat 3. So it can be kind of confusing. Basically 3 parts. A verse, what we're going to call a bridge that is maybe more of a pre-chorus, or the first part of the chorus, or chorus 1 and then chorus 2, and then a chorus. So 3 little parts using 4 simple chords. If you can play the F with your thumb playing F in the bass, that will be a plus in here. Wesley Schultz never really plays the barred F in this song, but with a bass player playing along and the cello and a few other parts, it's better on the guitar to do it unless you've got a bass player. Better to work on the barred F, but this whole thing can be played without any bar chords. Okay, that's what we're going to be talking about over the next couple of segments. Probably fairly short, but we'll take a look at the chords, take a look at the strumming, and then take a look at the chart, and have a lesson on Stubborn Love. That was the beginning of a lesson I put together on Stubborn Love. Now, in a lot of respects, this song is very easy, but there are also some really interesting little subtleties to it. The rapid strumming, the movement that happens on the F chord, the timing of when the F, what beats of the measure the F comes in on. So I have a very detailed lesson on this now, obviously, at TotallyGuitars, that goes into all of that stuff and some other things to think about as you're running through this tune. So if you'd like to check it out, it's available as part of the Target program, which is our monthly subscription program, or as an individual lesson if you'd like to just pick this one up. There's, of course, a couple other Lumineers tunes there, and or some in the pipeline too. So there are also a lot of free lessons there if you want to get started on some stuff, a whole free program to get you starting as a guitar player, as a beginner. So really encourage you to come visit us, check out the lessons. There are some 500 now different songs there. Plenty of stuff to keep you learning and progressing as a guitar player. Come visit us when you can at TotallyGuitars.com.